Hey there, everyone. It's OP Podcast again. Hope you've had a great week. We've had a good one ourselves, actually.
Have we?
Yeah, we have. I think we have. Have we not?
I don't know. I don't
Maybe we're
remember the week.
we're just living two very different weeks.
Yeah.
But I'm feeling much better. Not sure if you can hear it or not. Much to your
Oh, guys, he's feeling much better, but he's given it to me and our son, and we are all now at the tail end of this. Whatever it is, it's not COVID. It's just a cold, but a terrible one.
yeah, and whatever it is, it's your problem now.
I know it's everybody's problem in this house now, thanks to you.
Yeah.
But yeah, welcome back, guys. I hope everyone's had a lovely week last week. And as it's Sunday night, I hope you have a fabulous week in the upcoming week as well. Anyway,
So basically, what you said is, we hope you have a good week.
yes.
But yeah. Anyway, for today at least, for what we're going to be chatting about, we thought we'd get ahead of the shops and the companies that are going to be advertising like crazy over the next few weeks, basically.
For Valentine's
For
Day.
Valentine's Day, yeah. It can be something that you look forward to. It could be something that you're really dreading. But
I don't know, why would you dread Valentine's Day?
imagine
Unless you have like a significant event that is so bad that that has scarred you and you don't want to think about it.
what you
But
mean, like last year's horror story of a Valentine's Day, or
yeah, like something happening, someone passing away, or
oh,
you being broken up with, or failing an exam, or something like any. It can be on any scale, but it's just I don't see how Valentine's would be dreaded by one if
by one.
yeah. I don't know.
Sorry, Your Majesty. I don't know how one could possibly dread it.
I don't know.
Well, no, I mean you still can. I mean, when we first started going out, we met around Valentine's Day, so
True.
it's kind of like, do we, don't we? Like this
Oh,
is
but we
still
didn't. I
no,
knew for a fact we weren't gonna date on Valentine's Day.
no, I know, but not if but people are thinking that, like, do we, don't we? Or even then, if you met, the beginning of January or partway through December, like it's been a month ish. Again, like, do you want to make it a big thing? Should we sit down? And that kind of thing. So you can dread it a little bit because it'll be the first time that you've done it. But I mean, I guess for most other people, maybe not. I think it'll be some like external factor, or like you said, like some previous thing.
Yeah, no, you're right. But I don't know. I'm not dreading it. I mean, I'm working Valentine's weekend. And to be fair, I think as we've progressed, like you said, someone might be dreading it because they're at the awkward stage of do we, don't we? But then as you progress throughout your relationship as well, you kind of become less bothered about Valentine's Day. I mean, I know there are people, other couples that are significantly like
They love it.
dedicated. Yeah.
They love love.
They're just people in general that are just like Valentine's Day. My goodness, it's coming. V-Day is here. And I'm just like, yeah, okay.
You can care less.
No,
See, the weird part is I'm the other way around. I really love it.
I know. I think I've never actually gotten you a card on Valentine's Day. It's always you getting me cards.
No, I know. I say with gritted teeth.
I'm sorry, I apologise. But it's
Too
just,
late now. We're 10 years deep.
oh well, there's still time. It's just I'm just so not bothered about it at all.
No, I know.
Maybe I need to make more of an effort.
No, but I know why you're not that bothered about it, because, I mean, believe it or not, we've had this conversation at some point before. But it's not, oh, I'm going to suddenly show you that I love you on this one day, and all the other days can go,
Yeah.
fuck themselves.
Yeah.
If I loved you and, enough and treated you properly and respected you, then I would show you love throughout the year. I don't need to suddenly ball it up into one day.
Yeah.
I mean, I still like to go like the extra mile if I can on the day, and we can go out, and I do get you a card, and the tradition at the moment is I write you a little essay in there, Well, what it started out as a note, but then it's got longer and
Progressively
longer.
longer and longer. I
Yeah.
get like, is it A4? I can get like 4
Yeah,
different
because
A4 sheets.
you know though,
of-
like if you've ever gotten a card, like there's like the inside bit where it's an extra bit of paper,
Yeah.
and you can unfold it.
Yeah.
I filled out the blank bit on the other side, so it's essentially about an A4.
Yeah, 4
By the
A4s.
time we're like in our 70s or 80s, I'm going to give you like a
whole-
5,000 word essay. I'm going to write a dissertation on
It'll
why
be
I
like
love
a
you.
book. A
Yeah,
book.
I'll publish it.
I'm dead.
Yeah.
No, I don't know, but no, you've summed it up pretty well. Because I think if you're in a relationship, it's not even in a relationship, if you're with someone or if you love somebody, I feel like, yes, Valentine's Day is great for highlighting, oh, I love you this much, or I'm so in love with you, or whatever it is. But for me, I'm just like, I show you that on a regular basis.
You should
anyway.
already be showing me this.
You should
like,
already be showing me
Yeah.
that as well. So I show you that, and you should be showing me that as well. And you should be showing me that kind of love any day, every other day. Don't just preserve it for just the one day, because the world, someone somewhere deemed it as this date is love day. Show your significant other how much you love them. This is how much. It doesn't make sense to me. But with that being said, if you love it, you love it.
That was such a U-turn. I couldn't give a fuck.
I don't
But
care.
if you do, that's great.
I don't care, but if you love it, then, well, good for you.
Yeah. I mean, luckily for you more than anything, I like doing it more for the extra little bit on top than anything. But, I mean, there are people that are going to be listening to this and being like, you know what? I can't be bothered with it either. Not because they don't like it, but because they know that their significant other doesn't give a crap about it. And not in the way that you do, that's like, oh, you should just show me love throughout the whatever. It's, they're going to do it, but they're going to do it so half-assedly that they might as well not bother. Them doing half a job is worse than if they just hadn't bothered.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I went and got you some, like, cheap flowers that were on offer anyway. They're half broken, and I got you some chocolates, and I was a bit pecky, so I ate one already. And then they just, and then
That
like,
has happened to a friend of ours.
yeah, I
believe it
was
or
literally
not.
I was literally just about to mention, like, some guy brought muffins, which is it's a lovely gesture. Like, they're her favourite kind of muffins and everything. But he ate one on the way. He's like, oh yeah, by the way, I ate
he didn't
one.
eat one. So he walked.
thought he ate one.
No, he left her one.
Oh, he left a. Oh, sorry, I had it flipped round.
He gave her one. So, if you live in the UK, you've got Tesco's or Asda, and, they do the 4-pack muffins, the giant ones. Not significant, but I don't know, is it muffins, cupcakes? Muffins, the big ones.
Yeah, like sweet muffins, not
Yes.
like breakfast muffins.
Yes. So, he got the 4 of those, and I think he'd done something to upset her and she wasn't speaking to him, so they made up as a couple. So he was bringing that to her as a makeup gift, and he ate 3 out of the 4-pack and then gave it to her. Oh, I brought you this, but I got hungry on the way, so
I'm sorry.
I left one for you at least. I love you. And then he bought her, another thing he added on top of it was he bought her a pack of Ferrero Rochers.
She hates
and
them.
she does not like Ferrero
Anybody
Rochers.
that knows her knows that, like, she hates them. She hates them.
Anyway, just don't be that guy. If you do love Valentine's Day, you really want to go out for your person, then I think be a bit more thoughtful and, show appreciation.
Don't half eat the gift. At a bare minimum, just don't half eat it. And if you do want to do it, like you just said, put in that extra little bit of effort and just show that you care with a bit of thought, rather than just, oh, I have to do something, so I'm just going to quickly pick something. Yeah.
But even for us, it's, when he's talking about, oh, I show you extra, I go the extra mile for you. He does. We don't do like, oh, I booked you what's it called? I booked
A
you.
restaurant?
No, we don't even. I don't think we've ever gone to a restaurant for Valentine's Day
No,
since we got married.
Mainly because it's always packed, because everyone wants to go out for dinner on Valentine's Day.
And it's always because we're working or something. It falls on a day or at a time where we've got something else in place.
Yeah,
but
this week's a Tuesday.
Yeah, we're both working. I think before we got married, when we were dating, we also didn't do much. If we did, we would always do something at home. So you'd either cook for me and we just sit down with wine or something.
I think we did something
uncommon.
once.
Yeah.
Because we were at uni, so we could fit it in a lot better than we could now.
Yeah. Dating at uni, yes, and then when I came home and you were still at uni, we didn't have time to meet up to do something.
No, because you were working and I was in final year.
And I think during the weekend, so if it fell on a weekday, I'd wait till during the weekend to then come and see you. So I would request annual leave, or we'll celebrate the week after because other people would have gotten that day off or that weekend off because they would be thinking about it in advance. Whereas for me, it was not a thought that even occurred to me. But yeah, you just write me the cards, and then we just, I don't know.
You don't know. We've done it a few times now. You should be able to know.
Yeah, you write me the card and you probably get me like a
You
box. You got me a box one time with my favourite snacks in there and some socks, which was lovely.
Like a little care package.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you get me care packages and your cards. But the thing I look forward to the most is the cards, because every year I'm just like, oh, you didn't have to. You got me a card, even though I don't.
You know, in the back of your head, oh shit, I didn't get you one.
But I know, but I always forget. But I just do. I'm so bad.
That's such a bad response.
I think significant events like if it's your birthday, I never forget to get you a card on your birthday.
No, you don't.
I never forget to get you a present or anything like that on your birthday.
No.
Even if we can't go out to do something big or can't buy you something big for some other reasons, I always make you feel special on your birthday. But other days like Valentine's Day, I don't think I've actually gone, oh, this week it's not even occurred to me. Have you got me a card yet?
Me?
Yes.
Yeah.
See, I haven't thought about it. So maybe this year I might treat him to a card.
Ooh.
Let's see. Might write you an essay.
I can't wait.
A page and a half, maybe.
Oof. Okay, I might have to up my game and write you 2 pages.
But yeah, if you love Valentine's Day, I really hope you have a great time this year.
Yeah, and one of the main things that I wanted to basically touch on is that, yes, you should do it if you want to do it and you're looking forward to do it. But don't get sucked into it too much by like all of the advertising that's done by companies. Similar to Christmas or, other like big holidays. They really want you to like buy more, spend more. Oh, the way that you can show your partner that you love them so much is by buying our product. And it obviously if they want it, then by all means, but like you don't have to continue to buy all these extra bits and bits.
Yeah,
because it's just unnecessary.
It's unfair as well because, again, we are quite settled in our relationship whereby we know how the other person is and what to expect from them on certain occasions and things as such, or how they react in certain situations. But I feel like someone could be in a early stage of their relationship dating someone right now and they might not even have the money to buy someone a present, but because of the advertisement and the heavily marketed situation that's going
it's
on
like, Valentine's coming up, I have to do something big and grand.
Yeah.
Especially because, we've just started going out, like, I've got a new girlfriend or I've got a new boyfriend.
Yeah, I have to
and I have to
take
impress.
her out.
Yeah.
So it's generally let's book a restaurant, an expensive restaurant, because I really want to go out on this specific day to show you my love.
And get a nice gift. And,
so probably be a 3-course meal. I'll get you a gift. I'll get you some flowers or something of some sort. I have to buy you something, showcase you something in money value.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then everything you said is like, buy a 3-course meal, I'll buy you a gift, I'll buy you flowers, I'll buy. But there are plenty of ways that you can show, your partner or your girlfriend, boyfriend, that you love them without spending lots of money. Like, it's difficult at the start because it's, especially when the relationship is newer, like you don't, like, sure, like you've got the like initial connection and the attraction to each other, but like the little in jokes that you have with each other, and like the experiences, the memories that you have, that you can, because I could make a card and, like, you know, like I write my essay anyway, but I could make you a gift that's like basically, oh, do you remember when?
Yeah.
And you'll be like, oh my god, yeah. Like I could do like a photo collage or something like that, and you'll be like, oh my god, yeah, I remember all of. I didn't realize you still had this photo. Like, I don't, like, you know, something like that. It's more, it's meaningful because we've made it meaningful.
Yeah.
You know, and I guess newer relationships kind of don't quite have that yet because they don't have the longevity of being in a relationship for 10 years. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
We wish you all the best.
Yeah, guys, so you will create your new relationships, and I think with time it will blossom and everything will go great, and you will develop your own little traditions as you go on. And for these type of Valentine's Day, Christmas days, birthdays, and other
anniversaries, and just, yeah, every other day that's going to mean something for you in your relationship.
Yeah.
You can build something on it that doesn't necessarily have to be Valentine's Day because it's Valentine's Day.
Yeah. Do you know what? When I was a kid, and during Valentine's Day, right, everyone would wear red. I don't know why.
Why?
Because it represented love, like a love heart. You know, when you see a love heart is red. So I don't know if red is the colour of love or whatever it is, but people would genuinely be wearing like
red is the colour of passion.
People would be wearing red jeans with like red tops, or they'll have normal jeans on.
That's a bold fashion statement.
It's normal jeans and then red tops with red shoes or red hat.
Red shoes?
And red hat. Yes.
Well,
people took it very seriously.
I don't think anybody ever did that here.
No.
The only red stuff was like Red Nose Day. I remember one year I dyed my hair red. With no, yeah. It sounds worse than it is.
The look I just gave you.
Honestly, it made me freeze a little bit. I was like, oh god, maybe I shouldn't have said anything.
Oh,
but like
no.
One year when you bought your your red nose, it came with a pack of temporary hair dye. It lasted a day.
Okay.
Yeah, so it wasn't like jet red for like weeks. It was red. It was red tinged. Like it was clearly red. It didn't like mix in with my blonde and become orange. I wasn't ginger for a day. Like it was red temporarily.
Okay.
You're really struggling to see that, aren't you?
I really am. The reason why is because you're so pasty. Not pasty like that. You're so blonde.
But pasty.
I just can't see it. Do you remember red hair? We have to try it.
No, we don't. I'm a grown man now. I was in primary school when this was...
Oh, primary school.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah.
I thought you were like, I'm picturing you as like 19 and upwards.
Yeah, because that's like the earliest you've known me.
Yeah, alright, fair enough. Primary school, that's sweet.
I was like 9 or 10.
Primary school's quite cute.
Okay, is that better now?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Plus I had really short hair then as well.
You did have a buzz cut.
Yeah.
But yeah, and also save your money. Don't go waste your money buying crap or trying to impress someone to the higher gods on one day. You know, and if you are that person that just shows your significant other, I love you this much on this day only, you know, do better.
Wow.
Do better.
No,
show
but...
your significant other you love them every day.
No, well, I mean, I feel like I might have been going like to and fro in terms of like where I am with this, but I mean, you don't have to if you don't want to, but if you do, do it well. Don't do it half-arsedly. But secondly, if you do want to go all out, because you can if you want to,
Mm.
and there are. I mean, I have once or twice, not every time,
Mm.
but when the stars have aligned and we're able to book some things.
But we've done other things that marks the occasion. So like the weekend of, we would get breakfast in bed, or you'd get the card, you'd get the I thought I'd cook you this, and then we'll go for a walk here, or we'll go see this movie. We've done that, and I like those more than
Yeah, and that works for us. But what I was going to say is, if for those people or those years that that you really want to go all out, then
yeah.
absolutely,
Do it.
Get everything, get it all in place and all planned.
Yeah.
But just make sure that there's a little bit of thought behind it, not just I've bought you 17 presents like Christmas. Just one. Like, I saw you looking at these, like for like rings or necklaces, or like I know you've lost a ring and I wanted to replace it.
God.
That kind of thing. Hint, hint.
Oh God. So yeah, update. I lost my engagement ring, and I think a lot of people in our lives, because I lost it at the gym. I think I spoke about it a few episodes ago, about how upset I was about it all. Felt like I lost a limb, like a part of me was gone. And I don't know if a lot of people know that. People at the gym thought that we just recently gotten engaged.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And they were like, oh, how long have you been engaged for? Or,
Like, bitch, we're married.
Did you propose recently? Or, because, and I'm like, no, as in, my rings. No, we've been married for ages, but my rings, like,
I want to find it.
yeah, how I lost it was I took both the wedding band and the engagement ring off. I know in America a lot of people tend to just wear their engagement ring as a wedding ring, but in the UK and other cultures, Ghanaian culture, for example, mine, we wear both as well. But I think in a lot of American things, I just see the women wearing just one band and they go, yeah, we're married. Like the engagement ring only. But anyway, I lost it, and yeah, very sad about that.
Yeah, and the strange thing is that the band was still there. Like, you took your earrings off, took your rings off, gave them to me, and I popped it in the pocket on the side of our swimming bag, like the gym bag that we've got all of our swimming bits in. We opened up the bag once we'd gone swimming. The earrings were in there, the wedding band was in there, but the engagement ring wasn't.
Vanished.
Yeah.
Kaput.
And all of the changing rooms in any swimming pool, like, it's tiles on the floor. So if you drop anything, it goes ding. Like, you can drop a shoe and you can, it goes, like, you can hear something drop.
Oh yeah, but it's okay. I'm very, of course, upset by the situation, and again, like I said, felt like I'd lost a limb, but yeah, I'm saddened by it. I don't even know what else to say.
Well, just, yeah, like,
Yeah.
I lost it, I'm sad.
Yeah, and I'm trying to be really positive about it, because I think the level of sadness it brings, if I allow myself to sit there, or even like attempt, even open that door a little bit, and like, let me let this marinate a little bit, I think it'll keep me there for a long time. So I'm just like, nope, it's gone. I am significantly sad about it, but I'm just gonna move on. And just to clarify, I don't wear my ring all the time, in the sense that I don't wear it to the gym. So I know a lot of people will be thinking, but why would you have your rings on at the gym? I don't wear my rings to the gym.
No, that was the day that you didn't do the
No.
gym.
So, yeah, I didn't do gym in the morning, but I was just explaining it, because someone will probably be wondering, oh, how did you lose it? Or why were you wearing both? Like, if you knew you were going swimming. We went to, so even with my work, I can't wear my engagement ring. If I decide to wear a ring at work, it would have to be my plain wedding band with no studs. and or just nothing. So I mostly don't wear my ring at all at work, or if I'm wearing it, it's just the
one of the
band
plain
alone.
bands.
Yeah. And then at home, I don't have it on. It's just in
Well, because
the
you've come back from work, you've washed your hands, you've gotten
yeah
dressed. You don't think to yourself, I'm going to put this on
yeah.
for like an hour.
And then if I'm going out, I don't actually wear it all that much, but I also wear it all that much. I think I'm very about it.
I think it depends on the situation,
Yeah.
like where we're going. Like if we're popping to your parents quickly,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
If we're going out,
Yeah.
then yeah.
If we're going out, like meeting friends, church, yeah. I don't know, just doing stuff. Yeah, I'm wearing it. But if I'm just popping to the shop to go get my nails done, or if I'm going to the shop to, I don't know, get my eyebrows done, I don't really bother with that. It's, oh, I remembered, I picked it up, I'm wearing it. Or, oh, yeah, I didn't mind wearing it, that's fine. So anyway, that morning we went to church, and obviously that's an occasion that I just said I would wear my ring to. And that was it was the first Sunday of the year. Yeah. The first Sunday of January, we went to church, and I thought, okay, cool.
This is gonna be a
Fresh
good
start.
year.
Yeah, good year.
We've
Fresh
gone-
start.
Yeah, we've gone,
Yeah.
we've prayed.
Yeah.
We're gonna bless the rest of the year, and then within the same day,
We then drove to the gym to go swimming, and yeah, that's when I took it off, gave it to you, along with my wedding band and my earrings, and then you popped it in the bag. We locked it away. Went for a swim, came back home. I didn't even put it on
no,
after swimming.
we didn't open up the bag until we
No,
were back
we
home
didn't.
anyway.
Yeah.
And then everything was there, other
Everything was
than
there.
the engagement ring.
Yeah, but I didn't notice it because, again, like I said, I'm wearing all that often. So the next day, I think I had the day off. I had to go run some errands, and I was getting dressed. And then I just thought, oh, my earrings are in the bag. So I took it out. Oh, my wedding bands are here as well, because I, took them off and popped them in there. And I was like, where's my engagement ring? Tipped the bag down. So I'm like, shopping around. I'm like, where is it? Why can't I find it? Oh, I'm just going to go because I'm running late anyway. Then I texted you and I was
and
like...
then you texted me and I was like, oh, I'm sure it'll be okay.
Yeah.
And I know you said that you looked for it, and then when you got back, you looked for it some more. And it's not that I didn't trust the fact that you were looking for it properly, and I know you were starting, like at that point, you were starting to get a little bit hysterical.
Yeah.
A little bit being an understatement.
Yeah.
But in the back of my head, I was like, I want you to be wrong. Because, I mean, I'm not gonna, well, I mean, I am gonna stereotype, but I'm not the best person to be looking for things because I'm man look. But I knew in the back, I knew that I was like, oh, if she can't find it, then it's probably not there. But not only do I not want to be like, yeah, it's probably gone, like over text. Like that's not going to make you feel good.
No.
But I also want you to be wrong and be like, you know what, because like you're really worried about this ring and you're quickly like dashing around and try. Like I just like the one place that you didn't look, that's where it is. And because I like not to come back and save the day, like I don't care about any of that. I just wanted you to be wrong and then for your ring to not be lost. That was it.
Yeah, but I think when I initially texted you, I was on the train. I had just gotten on the train because I was late because I was looking for the ring and where, so I had to run out because I was I'm gonna miss the train. And then when I got to the train, I sat down. I was actually breathless, and I texted you. I was like, I can't find my ring. Don't know where it is, but yeah.
I'll look for it when I get back.
Yeah, I'll look for it when I get back. I had to rush off. And then you were like, oh yeah, but I'm sure it's around somewhere, we'll find it. At that point, at the back of my head, I'm probably thinking, yeah, we'll probably find it because it's there. Or it's got no... Maybe it fell out when I moved the bag or when I initially
Or it's just in a different pocket or something,
yeah,
I don't know.
Or maybe when I tipped it out, I shook it too hard and it fell off the bed and I didn't have time to actually look around the bed.
Yeah, because we've got carpet as well, so it wouldn't go ding.
Yeah, it wouldn't make noise, it would just thud. Anyway, so... Then on my way back, I was just thinking, where could it possibly be? Because the bedroom was clean and I made the bed up before I opened the bag. So surely I should have seen it. It's okay. Let me just search my pockets because I had the same coat on. So I searched my pockets at that point anyway. And I was like, okay, it's fine. So I got home, and then I had an hour before I had to go pick up our son, and it was 40 minutes. They cancelled the trains. I couldn't get back home because of the strikes. So I was just getting a bit stressed, and then I managed to get on the train. And
and you were calling me. It's like, when's the next train? Like,
yeah, because I didn't want to be late, and I didn't want to be late picking him up, and I also really wanted to have that hour to myself, to just be for a minute. Because as you know, I'm so busy. I'm running around all the time, and then anyway, got home and I had about 40 minutes left to go pick him up. So I sat down for a bit and I was resting. Literally like 5 minutes in down, and then it occurred to me, I was like, oh, my ring. Oh yeah, let me go look while I've got this 40 minutes, now 35. Looking, can't find it. Looking in the bedroom, can't find it. I was like, am I being ridiculous? Because I'm pretty sure I had it on yesterday. Yesterday was not one of those days whereby I'll just have on the band and the engagement ring will be secure in the jewellery box. You know, what's going on? And then why can't I find it? That was bugging me. Because usually I find things. Why can't I find it? Oh, this is the thing where it's very habitual where I put my rings, you know, in my jewellery box or in the little wooden plaque in the bathroom when I'm usually about to shower or something. And I've done that for the last 5 years.
Yeah.
So all these places, it's very like habitual for me to, before our son came, I would leave it either on the side tables. But now that he's here, it's mostly in the jewellery box or my vanity table, but quite high up. And I couldn't find it, so I started to look in these places that I would usually leave it at, even though it wouldn't have made sense for me to have gone back in the bag and taken out the engagement ring just to wear it when we were at home. So I was just, what's going on? I can't find it. It's really bugging me. So I started to text you a bit stressed out, like, seriously, I can't find my ring, and this is actually like becoming a reality, and it's painful.
It's slowly setting in.
Yeah, I was just like,
and then not only that, I can imagine you being at the point where you know you've looked somewhere, but kind of like, you know, when you're hungry, and you open the fridge, and then you go away and you're still hungry, and you open up the fridge again, like magically there's going to be some food.
Yes.
Kind of like that. It's like, I've looked in my vanity table, and you go away. It's like, and you look again, like, surely
it has to be
it's just going to be right there, like dead centre. Like, it's just going to suddenly appear.
Please, I was literally talking to God. I was like, please, God. At this point, I was begging. I was like, my guy, listen, please.
My guy.
I was like, please.
Capital
listen.
G.
Yeah, I was like, please. It has been the hardest fucking 4 years of my life. You know, this is the beginning of a 5th year. Please. Please. What I have been praying. I know I was upset with you about a month ago because he didn't pass his exam, and you know that's somehow your fault. But listen, I'm sorry. Just let me find my ring.
I take it all back.
Seriously, genuinely.
Everything I was saying, I take it all back.
I was like, I'm so sorry. I actually went on my knees. I was like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
And I bet he was going, yeah.
I was like,
you meant it at the time though, didn't you?
I was like,
now look what happens. This is what you get.
Please.
Okay.
Please. Okay, listen, Linda.
Linda?
Listen, I'm sorry. In fact, just put the ring in my hand. I was genuinely like, I'm not gonna look. You can place it right over there. I'm not looking.
I'll wear rags.
I will just open my eyes after I pray, yeah? And I'll just look and bring them and I'll pick it up. These thoughts were genuinely going through my head. But yes, I was texting you and I was just like, okay. And then I thought to myself, do you know what? Even though you're praying, come sit in the living room for a minute. Just gather yourself for a minute before you have to go pick up the little one. Gather yourself, okay? He'll come home. He will also look. And also, you've not looked in the car. You might have fallen out in the car. Go have a look. You might find it in the car. It's fine. As I'm talking to him right now, I've just got a clear vision of my beautiful ring. And I was just like, okay, it's fine. So I went to pick up the little one. And on our way back, of course, he was being a menace. He's like, I don't want to walk. You have to carry me. He is heavy. So I might have got back issues. So I was just like holding him, walking down, and I was like, please walk. And he's like, I don't want to. You have to pick me up, and walk the fuck down the hill. I'm not walking down the hill. You have to pick me up.
What? Our son was using that language.
No, he was just like, the attitude he was getting. He was like, I'm not walking down. Like, you have to hold me home. You literally have to carry me home.
Bitch, pick me up.
Pick me up. So I carried him a little bit, and yeah, it was fine. And then we got back, and then I popped him by the car, thinking, he was happy to sit in the car while I looked around. So he's playing. I'm like, yeah. He's moved to the driver's seat.
But inside, you're like,
yeah. Inside, I'm like, oh, please, just sit still. And then he just started crying. He was angry and upset. So I just thought, let me just take you, because even if it is in the car, you're moving around so much that I'm probably going to miss it. And I don't want you to move something out of gear, or, let's just go home. Or even if maybe it's on me still somehow, and by holding you and shoveling around it might fall off. So let's just go back. Let's just go home. So we came back here, and he was upset, and I had to calm him down. And at this point, you got home shortly after that.
Yeah,
the entire time
I eventually got home.
The entire time I was sat with him feeding him, it sunk in that my ring is potentially gone. So I was like, shit. Let me call the gym, and I got one of the girls who I'm very friendly with, and I was like, oh, hey, it's me. Please, can you
look and find my ring?
Yeah, I've lost my engagement ring, and she was like, oh my god, because I lost my earring there as well last year. But she was just, the earring compared to my engagement ring is very significant.
Yeah. Also, side note. We've made it a rule now that we're not going to take any jewellery to the gym ever.
All. Even in an emergency. Oh, to the point that I locked my other rings in the car today.
Oh yeah, they're still downstairs, aren't they? Shit, I forgot about that.
Because today we did the same thing. We went to church, and then we came home.
And then you wore some of your rings.
And then we went swimming.
Yeah.
I wore some of my rings for content shooting. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we went swimming, and then
on the drive down, you were just like, oh yeah,
yeah,
my rings. I'm like, right, we're gonna leave them in here. We're not even gonna take them in. You're gonna watch me put them in like the middle bit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but it's sad and it's okay.
Yeah, because I mean I was running around when I got home. I ran around trying to find it in the house. I looked in the swimming bag, even though it was empty, like you'd already emptied it. But I was like, oh yeah, let me just look in it again anyway. In the pockets, like in some of the pockets that we never use. But I'm like, oh yeah, it just jumped in there.
It might just
in the carpet. I looked by the side of the wardrobe. I looked in the car again. I even ran back to the gym.
You did.
I hopped on a bus quickly, and the car park was empty, and I'm just there like with a torch, like on my phone, just like looking around.
Yeah.
And then there's like the bus drivers that are just sitting there, and they're just like, what the fuck is this crackhead doing?
Yeah.
Like me, just like looking at all the. Like I went inside, like they'd already had a look in the room, but I couldn't go all that way and be like, oh yeah, I looked in the room, but didn't even know in full well they.
The girls at the gym told me
that I went in again.
Yeah, they. I think they saw me. Also, going back after I lost my ring, there was a whole different emotion. I was angry. I don't know.
It's almost like PTSD.
Yeah.
Almost. Not.
No, it wasn't. It was just more like, I hate this building because it's swallowed all. I've lost my most precious thing in here. Like, it's annoying. Anyway, I went, and then they obviously naturally came to me and were like, oh my gosh, each one of them, because after you went there, I don't know who was there at the time when you went, but they've obviously communicated amongst themselves, so much so that even people I hadn't seen for a while will be like, oh my god. I walk in and they see me with a sad face, and I'm trying to like cheer myself up, and they don't even say hello. They just, you walk in and they greet you with just the head tilt and the eyebrow, like, oh.
Are you okay?
Yeah, are you okay? And I'm like, no, I'm not. But honestly, it's either I cry or I joke about it, and I just go, I'm fine. It's fine. Let's not think about it. It's gone now. All right. See you later, Susie. Bye.
But also, please continue to look for it
Yeah,
because I
please,
really want it.
please look. If you find it, I will be most grateful. Please. But it's fine. It's gone, and it was the most beautiful ring. I can't. It's funnily enough, I don't even have pictures to. I think I have it. I don't, because I didn't take pictures like that of the ring. I think I have one for when I first got it, but it wasn't even a clear shot. But it was just a shot for my best friend and one of my cousins, and that was it. So not a lot of people know what it looks like, but it's okay. I've tried to look for replacements. Not that we can afford it right now, but one's just dreaming. And
One's just dreaming.
yeah, I'm just dreaming. But to be honest with you, all the other ones I've looked at, I don't like them as much as my ring.
No, but
I don't know why.
Because it's,
even the big diamond ones, I'm like,
because it's not because it's not your ring.
I know. Even the ones I know for a fact it's ridiculous money, like stupid money for a ring.
Like house deposit money.
Yeah, that's like I look at it, I'm just like, this is so stupid for a fucking piece of metal and rock. No, but I still look at them and I'm like, oh yeah, you're nice, but my ring was more beautiful. You know what I mean? I don't have that attachment to it. But anyway, guys,
it's okay. One Valentine's Day, I'm just gonna rock up, and I'll be like, "This is for you," and then you can open up the ring, and that'll be a year when I go all out, and you'll love it, rather than the whole
yuck.
Well, I can't.
Yuck.
Yeah, exactly.
It
Rather than
so for me, just like,
at this rate, I might not bother.
Don't. I would leave you.
What, buy you a replacement ring?
Oh gosh, that's another thing we can talk about in the next episode. How he proposed, and before he proposed, as in we were just naturally dating. You have your talks about, when you watch a movie and someone proposes, like, oh, when that time comes, I know, of course, not yet, but when it comes, I'll like it this way and that way. Or I'm just like, don't propose to me in front of literally anybody. And don't have anyone recording either on standby, like in a stadium or a surprise in front of my family. I would literally walk away and leave you because I can't deal with that much attention.
Yeah, that was the one thing that stuck with me out of everything that you said about what you didn't want. Because you didn't really say what you did, but you said plenty of stuff about what you didn't want. And the one thing that really stuck with me was nothing in public. Like, I don't want people to look at me when you're proposing.
Yes.
And it made it really difficult for me. And I'm just like, okay. Okay.
Listen. That will that will be a topic for another day. We will talk about that maybe in the next episode. Anyway, guys, today has been a lovely discussion. Whatever you decide to do for your Valentine's Day, I hope you enjoy it.
Yeah, we hope you enjoy it. But whatever you plan to do, make sure that your heart's behind it more than anything. Because money will come and go, but if you're able to show somebody that you care through what you get them or what you do, what you make them, or just the time that you're able to spend on Valentine's Day, they'll love it, they'll appreciate it, and don't ball up all of your love into one day. Make sure that if you truly do love them, that you can do little bits, surprises, every now and again anyway, but like the love and respect is there as a constant. Valentine's Day is just another excuse to do something a little bit extra special.
Anyway, yeah, all that he said.
He said, yes, you said.
What he said makes sense, guys, and I hope you take it in. Have a wonderful week, and we will see you next time. Ciao, ciao.